Hello and welcome to my vlog for November 2014. My name's Negative Root and let's get cracking. Now, this month we've got a few things planned. We'll continue with the Factorio tutorials. They've been going really well. I've been really happy with how they've been turning out. So we're going to continue on with those because they're going good. And I think I'm helping people understand the game better. So you know, that's what they're all about. We'll continue with Fix-It, so if you've got a Fix-It, send it in to me, rootnegative@gmail.com, and I'll have a look at it, see if I can help you at all. And with Fix-Its, I'm going to be doing the multiplayer as well, so if you send in a factory, be prepared for me to ask you to be in the factory with me and playing with me so that I can you know, show you around and get your thoughts on things and have you there while I'm fixing the factory. I think that's going to be really cool, so keep that in mind. Next thing, Kerbal Space Program, hard mode. That's we're continuing on there. I'm struggling mightily. It's a relatively small part of my channel. People watch my channel for Factorio mostly, but I'm trying to branch out. I love Kerbal Space Program, so I'm going to continue to play hard mode. Got a few really cool things planned there, which will be a lot of fun. And yeah, so then I've got two special series that I'm going to try and get up and running in the next month. The first one is subject to hardware because my old piece of hardware that I used to play this game, it needs a certain thing. You can't play it with keyboard and mouse. So my old one's broken. It's busted. So I've ordered a replacement, and subject to that replacement working well, we'll be playing a bit of a special series, and I'm estimating that I'll release one video a week in that one. Then we've got a second special series that's subject to several things. It's going to be a collaborative of sorts, and I'll keep you posted there, and I'll announce that yeah, when we work a few things out. There's a few details that we need to get sorted, so once we get the details sorted, we'll be able to move forward with that. And something else I'll be doing is similar to this vlog where I will walk through my plans. I'm actually going to show you the inside of my channel. I believe in transparency, so I'm going to show you the inside, the stats, you know, how everything's going for me and what my goals are, basically. I feel like there's no reason to hide it because, well, the information is pretty publicly available anyway. Using Social Blade and a few other things, you could work things out. So I figured that I'll just, you know, come clean and just say, look, this is what's what the plan is, and also what I'm currently achieving. I'm pretty happy with how the channel's going. It's working out pretty well. Next, the release plan. We're going to go down to one per day until after Christmas, I reckon. It's a pretty busy time of year for me. I've got a few things going on in real life, but I'll aim for one a day, and I should be able to get that with no difficulties. I'll certainly be trying to get to 2 a day, but I can't promise it. The bonus content, basically tutorials, fix-its, and random stuff. I'll be throwing things up randomly as we get them, basically. Next, Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch, which has been a lot of fun. I'm keen to continue that. This is also it's currently subject to a second monitor. There's a couple of games I can't stream because I don't have a second monitor. It's ideal to play them in full screen, and I can't currently because obviously I need to have the chat open, the stream open, and generally be checking on things. So I'm hoping to buy a second monitor, more money, but it's going to be to a good cause. So once I get that second monitor, I'll be able to do things like KSP and a few other nice games, which should be a lot of fun. Improvements to the channel. This is normally a little segment that I do on what I'm aiming to achieve in the next month. I need a new pop filter. This one, you might notice that I'm pretty muffled here. It's not really that nice, the sound quality. When the pop filter is out of the way, the sound quality is much better, but then you get the explosions from the P's and the S's, and also you hear some unpleasant mouth sounds, so like spit and you know, all those wonderful things that you wouldn't normally hear if you were talking to someone in the street, but you do hear as soon as you shove a microphone right up to their face. So I've ordered one. It should be here in the next couple of weeks, and once that's there, once that's in, I'll be able to hopefully replace this crappy cheap one with something that works a little bit better. Next we've got the live sound processing. This is something that I've been working towards for a good couple of weeks now. I'm not there with the settings. The secrets are in the settings somewhere, and I just need to work out how to do it. If you are a sound engineer and would like to help, please leave a comment, because that would be really cool. But basically what I'm going to try and do is get live sound processing in the stream so that I can cut out some of the noises. You might hear a whirring in the background. That's my computer. You can sometimes hear me pressing keys. I'd like to cut that out as well, if I can, because I think that would really make the videos easier to watch. Next, recording and streaming. Currently, anytime I stream, I record it, but it's only recorded in 480p because that's all that my internet can actually stream. So I'm looking at switching it so that I've got one stream at 480p and then another recording at 720p. So this would be the stream, and 720p would be for YouTube slash view on demand. That's the plan. Again, secrets are in the settings. I need to set up a second install of OBS, which is what I use for this for recording and everything. And once I got that, I should be in a position to produce better quality videos, which is what I'm always trying to do with this channel. I'm always looking to improve. Speaking of which, if you have a way in which I could improve, something that you think I could be better at, please comment. Next, upcoming games. We've got 2 on the horizon. Firstly, Code Spells. I was in the Kickstarter last month there, or the month before, and that should be released next month. It's going to be out around Christmas. That's when the devs are planning to make their first raw alpha release. I'm looking forward to it. Should be cool. We're going to be making spells out of code, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I was really intrigued by the idea, so I think that the proof will be in the pudding in that first playthrough. It'll be an early alpha, but we should get a feel for how it's going to be. Next, Big Pharma. I'm looking forward to this game. I've been keeping an eye on it, keeping tabs on Twice Circled. Tim, the developer, he's been posting a few updates. Get on the Reddit. Is a good way of keeping up to date, or follow Tim on Twitter. I said that last vlog. But whenever he releases it, it's looking good. He released a little update about what was it? The concentration mechanic, which looks like a lot of fun. Looks like it's going to add a lot of complexity, different level cures, which I like. Something that I questioned in the beginning was the depth. It looked like a mobile game, like a casual game, but it looks like Tim is really working hard to get some real complexity and depth into the game, which is something that every Tycoon game needs. So if that depth is there, I foresee this becoming a really, really good game. Second to last, we got Factorio Multiplayer. It was released by Cube and Kovarex of the Factorio fame. They punched out 11, and then 3 hours later it was 11.1. And yeah, it's actually surprisingly good. You know, they were... You know, it's very important to remember that this is an alpha, right? This isn't even early access. This is an alpha game that we're playing here with Factorio. And everything they've released so far has been really good. The multiplayer is no different. If you have solid internet, you can play it and it's stable as anything. There is no change from playing single player, which is remarkably impressive. So if you'd like to become friends with me on Evolve, that's what I'm using to play multiplayer Factorio. That way it creates kind of a VPN of sorts, so that we can hook into each other's computer without port forwarding and a whole bunch of other shit. And it seems to be working really well. I had a couple of games with Fish and Hailtech and a few other of my fans, so that's been a lot of fun. And I look forward to playing more multiplayer with more people, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And as I said, fix-its are going to be multiplayer where possible. Obviously I'm in a shitty time zone at the best of times for, you know, playing with other people from other parts of the world. We'll work on that and we'll see how we go. Sometimes we might be able to line it up, sometimes we won't. We'll see how we go. Future games, well, we've got the same list that we've always had, and I'm running a different list where I'm slowly adding games to it. If you have something you'd like me to play, be sure to comment, send it in. I'll add it to the list, and we'll get to it eventually. And that tidies up the vlog for today. So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you around in the channel. Be sure to leave comments, and oh, that reminds me, last thing, unsubscribes. This is something that I'll cover in my inside the channel view, and you guys will get to see the numbers, but we're still getting a large amount of unsubscribers. So if you are going to unsubscribe from the channel, let me know. It's okay that you're going, just let me know why, because otherwise I take it personally and I think I've done something wrong to piss you off. So it's just you know, a continuous and development thing where I'm trying to be better, and you know, people are always going to leave. It's just the way it is. You know, your tastes will change, and you know, one month you'll be really into one type of video, and another month you'll be into a different type of video. And if I don't have both types, then it's natural that you'll leave. It's just important to me that I know that that's why you're leaving, and it's not because of a shitty video quality or a certain game that I'm playing, you know, or a lack of another game. If I'm not playing something that you like to see, and yeah, I'd love to know. So love to know why. Smiley face. Okay, that's the vlog. Thank you very much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you around the channel, and yeah, here's to a good November.